The following video is rated T for teen. It doesn't matter if the game being played is rated E for everyone. The fact of the matter is the commentary itself will not be child-friendly at times. So it's best to kind of put this at the beginning so YouTube doesn't flag this as child-friendly. This is not child-friendly. So if you are a child, click off. If not, let's get into this fucking video. And we are back with another episode of LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7. In the last episode, we did Magic is Might, where we infiltrated the Ministry of Magic to try and steal the locket off of Umbridge. As we escaped, Ron broke his arm, so it's just Hermione and Harry now. Well, not now, but like for a bit, because Ron has to heal his arm. Ron's also being a very salty person because he's into Hermione and he's afraid that Hermione's into Harry. Also, the locket has a corrupting factor behind it, so it like feeds you negative emotions. Repair some of these graves. That's not it. Okay, so we don't. Sorry, Harry. Not really. Here lies my hopes and dreams. Alright. That's a student in peril. One second. I'm gonna say this. I don't really like I'm gonna be real with you guys for a second. I do not like most people in the world. Like, one of the things I dislike most is people that are in the relationships and they actively like, oh, I love this person so much. But then, like, as soon as, like, they fucking break up, right? Like, they jump immediately into, like, some new relationship. And it's just like, do you actually care about the person? Like, because, like, I get, like, rebounding is a thing where sometimes you need to find someone new, so you... Oh. Okay, it's that one. You have to find someone new in order to kind of help move on from another person. But, like, don't fucking break up with someone. Then, like, the immediate next day be like, ooh, I want to be with you. To someone else, like... The weird old lady is weird and old. Because I'm not saying, like, talking about, like, something that's happening to me. It's just, like, I have Discord pulled up on my phone, and just in case I get like a message like, yo, we need help, something's going on. But, like, a friend's just like who's been hurt in the past by like other relationships. Like, they basically have the inability to say no. Like, they can say no, but they don't want to be like, they don't want people to hate them, so they almost never say no. And then they get all pissy and like, be like, I hate, like, oh, why, like, people keep taking advantage of me. It's like, people keep taking advantage of you because you don't fucking say no. They're like, oh, but I want to be good friends with them. Yeah, if you want to be a good friend to them, you tell them fucking no. You say, hey, get your shit together. I'm not helping anymore. And right now, it's just like, they're like, yeah, this guy just got a relationship. Like, he's like 10 years, like, fucking, like, we're like early 20s, right? And, like, this guy's like 10 years older than us. And he's like, well, we've been talking like on and off, but like, I'm not really interested in him. And he's just like, oh, I want to be with you. And this fucker is like, just got a relationship like the other day. And it's just like, no. Like, fucking hell, you keep getting hurt because you just can't fucking say no. Like, I don't care if it's like, oh, it'll crush him. Fucking say no! Like, holy shit, man. Like, I know it's not professional to talk about, like, drama that's going on. But, like I've talked about, like, relationships in, like, other videos and how, like, there's this entire thing with relationships that just piss me off. Because people just have, like, this inability to fucking think for yourselves. Like, I made mistakes, like, growing up, like, whenever I was, Oi. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. I don't know, man. I'm complaining. It's just like, Like, I've seen this friend, like, get hurt in the past, like, plenty of times. And you could be like, oh, why don't you try dating, like, being with them? And it's like, I have. It didn't work out. I'm still friends because, like, we somewhat were able to come to, like, a, ow. Like, we were able to somewhat, like, do things on, like, end things off on, like, good terms, but, like, it's just, like, you see the red flags, fucking, like, acknowledge the red flags, and stop trying to look, like, for the good in people. Because, like, yeah, like, good, like, people, like, there's good in people, but for the most part, fucking, like, stop looking for it, because then, like, you're going to get hurt, because it's just like, oh, they seem so kind and genuine, and then, like, they fucking, like, only use you as, like, a form of, like, you guys know the term of, like, trophy husband or trophy wives, right? Like, basically stay-at-home spouse. Who just kind of cooks and cleans, like, you don't, like, they don't add any monetary value to the relationship, which, honestly, relationships shouldn't have to worry about, like, the monetary values, like, but it's basically, like, a stay-at-home spouse. And it's just, like, I get, like, wanting to try and be, like a good friend to people. But if you are, like, lending, like, a majority of your fucking paycheck to help, like, other friends, like, get their shit together, you need to stop. Like I know this friend, like, the chance of, like, my friend watching this video is somewhat high. But I think it's, like, somewhat low because, like, I don't think they've ever watched a single one of my videos. And it's just, like, that's fine. Do your own stuff. I might not be that entertaining. But it's just like, dude, come on. Like, I've told you plenty of times, like, you might be trying to be a good friend to people, but, like, you're basically letting them walk all over you, and you gotta stop that. And, like, I can only do so much to, like, tell them, like, you can't just let people, like, do this. They're like, oh, they'll pay me back, yeah, but, like, will they actually? I've never understood. Okay. Do we go in here? Is Ron here? That'll take us back to the bus stop. Shut. I'm just complaining to complain at this point. But it irks me the wrong way when people are just like, "Oh, they're good friends. They'll pay me back." Like. But then it's just like every other person that you've had some sort of friendship with, whether it be friendship or relationship, has just either used you as a rebound or, like, says they care about you but never actually has done anything to show that they care about you. And I can be salty and I'll say, like, like I genuinely always tried like my damnedest to make sure that they felt like an actual like love and support, and then just like fucking got betrayed. And like I could say names, but like just to keep it anonymity, like they know who they are. Some people that know the drama knows who they are. And it's just like think for a second. Like don't just be like, oh, they like they might be a little different, or like they care about me. It's just like let them. Oh, I think this is actually the next level. And that's fine. Because that's the sword. And that's the locket. Harry pieces together that the other Horcrux was destroyed because of the venom of the basilisk. And Harry's doing a really fucking stupid thing. Ron also is doing a really fucking stupid thing. But no, like I'm seeing like the messages, and it's just like come on guys, like I haven't been the best with relationships in the past, but I've learned from them, and one of the things I've learned, and this is going to sound like a fucking like red pill of Andrew Tate or some shit, but like there's one thing from him that I think like a lot of guys should kind of keep in mind. Have self-respect, okay? If a girl is going to mock you and make fun of you because you have feelings, they are not worth it. They will never be worth it. If you're dating a girl and she does not take time or consideration for your feelings, and she just uses you as some form of piggy bank, she is not worth it. Like, if you are in a relationship and like that's just what it is, like she's the breadwinner and you're like a stay-at-home trophy husband or some shit, right? Like your job is to take care of the house and the kids. That's perfectly fine. But the thing is, have self-respect. Like, if she's going around and cheating on you, leave her. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a dumbass oh, she got like she says she was sorry. No, if a girl cheats on you, right? She's not worth it. It won't matter if she says like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I've learned from my mistakes. You were always right for me. It was my own stupidity and weakness that caused this." No, fuck her. And girls, women. If you're dating a guy, okay, and the guy cheats on you, I understand getting mad, right? I understand getting mad and like throwing a hissy fit, wanting to break his shit. Don't, okay? Don't stoop to the level of, oh, I'm going to make him regret it. Here's what you do. You just leave. And if he crawls back, like tries to crawl back, you just don't give him the fucking time of day. You just say you are a piece of shit. That's what you are. You don't give the cheater the time of day, because if you give him the time of day, he's going to like just abuse that kindness. Okay, like let him find someone new where he can try better himself with. Like that's it. It's like, is there anything else down here? No. Oh. Yeah, it's just seeing some of my friends who like pulled like these fucking dumbass relationships, or like being like, oh, I don't want to break their hearts, or I don't want to crush them. It's just like, fucking do it. Like, if you have stated that you're not ready for a relationship, you're not ready for a relationship. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to just give it a shot. Like, you can give relationships a shot, but just like, don't say, okay, I've seen this plenty of times, but both from men and women, and this episode is just turned to Crux just talking about like just ranting. Guys, if you say to a girl that you are not ready for a relationship, right? If you say that, don't turn around and get into a relationship with someone that would be more attractive. Okay, because I've seen this shit. I've seen this shit from guys and girls where they're like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. And then they proceed to go and date someone else. Okay? If you're not interested in the person, just tell them you're not interested in them. That's it. I feel like I should have gone up first. Seeing if there was anything else up there. There's whispering it. We need to open up the locket. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like a lot of people at the same time also have this entire thing of thinking that romance are like these romantic comedies. And they're not. They're not these romantic comedies. Like there's a lot going on with relationships that if you want it to be a rom-com, fucking you can make it into a rom-com yourself, right? But it's not. Like there's a lot more going on with relationships, because we don't know if the person we're dating is truly the right one for us. Like the first couple months of dating, we don't know if that's the case. It takes like my thing is like date for at least a year, then you can consider the idea of, I would say marriage, but it's really like I'd say like 2 years. 2 years of dating, depending on your age. Like, if you've known the person, like, your entire life, and you're only dating for, like, a year or 2 years, but you've known the person forever, then I can see the argument of basically saying after a year of dating, you can get married. Ron, underwear. But I don't know. It's just dating in our day and age. It's just it's frustrating, because no one tends to be honest. We're all like, oh, I don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. A lot of people don't really have that self-respect of basically being like, of like discussing what exactly they want from a relationship. Like that's kind of where it is. It's every time you're like, oh, this is what I'm looking for in a relationship, some people are like, oh, I can give you that, but like they never really do. It's like it's this thing of I'm only into you because you're attractive. I don't really care about if you're actually like what your personality actually is. Or then it's like a while back, so Koga and I been recording Assassin's Creed 2, so the first of the Ezio trilogy. Those videos have not been posted yet as of recording this episode, and it probably won't be a while until we actually post those episodes. But in one of the episodes, we talked about I'm going to say One Direction. Like, we talked about like boy bands and how in middle school all these girls that we used to go to middle school with just had this like obsession with like One Direction, Justin Bieber, and how like we've talked about like the girls wouldn't have found these people attractive if they weren't famous. Now, objectively, you could say, yeah, they probably still would have found these guys attractive. But it breaks down into there we go. It breaks down into because they weren't famous. Like, if they weren't famous, you never would have heard of them. If you never heard of them, then you can't really say that, oh, this famous person is my one true love. Because, like, they're not famous. How would you have heard of them? But it's just like most people say like they're, oh, I'm into the personalities of these individuals, but never actually give like people like their own age or in their like nearby a chance today. And yes, that's me kind of also being a bit salty just because it's like, hey, I was a weird kid growing up, but oh, right, because Ron has the Deilluminator. He can't actually use Lumos. That's right. Let's get you. I don't know. It's just it's just been grinding my gears because it's just like this one friend has been going with this back and forth thing of like kind of realizing that I actively tried to give her the love that she deserved, but then at the same time kind of went behind my back a while ago. Because long distance sucks, man. Like, if you're in a long distance relationship, it's hard. It sucks half the time. But moral of the story is just relationships suck. Too many people doing like kind of being a bit okay, Ron, let's do this! Boss fight! And we just wait. We send back the little apparitions of Harry and Hermione so Ron can focus and destroy the locket. There we go. Okay, so that was 2 levels done. I think I might take a look at the red bricks between this episode and last episode. The debate if I want to go on a red brick hunt. Because if we go on a red brick hunt, then we can actually, well, it'll give an extra episode, and just like a breather, because this is there'll be a lot of back-to-back stuff. But we'll have to see after this cutscene. Hermione's reading about the we destroyed the locket. Look at these two. We need to find the love goods. They might have some information we would need. No, Ron, we need you. Yeah. Alright, there we go, Stu in peril. Now get out of our tent. Alright. But yeah, with that, we're going to end off this episode right here. In the next episode, we'll either continue on with the... because there's only 2 levels left for part 1. It's the Love Goods Lunacy and then... Dobby! So I'll take a look and see where the... if there's any red bricks that I would like to get that would be easy to get, or if I just want to continue on with finishing up Year 7 Part 1. So while I decide that, I'll see you guys next one. Remember to like, comment, sub. Go check out some of my other videos, and peace.